I don't want to set the world on fire. I just want to start a flame in your heart. In my heart I have but one desire, and that one is you. No other will do. I've lost all ambition for worldly acclaim. I just want to be the one you love. And with your admission that you feel the same, I'll have reached the goal I'm dreaming of. Believe. I don't want to set the world on fire. I just want to start a flame in your heart.
What's up, everybody? It's Tuesday at 4:20. You know what that means. I'm doing the damn thing. Bridge is doing the damn thing. We're all doing the damn thing because that's what we do, and we're one big, happy, dysfunctional family. This is Nerdy News at 4:20. I am still your host, a chef by trade and a mark by choice. I am the Will Gray, and it's Tuesday. So that means today I'm joined by Bridget. Bridget, how the hell are you?
I'm all right. How are you doing today?
I'm well. I'm well. I am a well-will.
Will. Okay.
Maverick says, what it do, y'all? Good afternoon, Maverick and Shadow. It is Tuesday. It is, in fact, Tuesday, as the Brits would say. So, what's new and exciting? How are you? What's up? We're here.
Yeah. I mean, I'm doing all right. Just been looking into some nerdy news stuff. So there's things happening. You know, Deadpool is out.
Deadpool comes out on the 26th, so it comes out Friday. The new trailer is on the list. The final trailer dropped yesterday.
Okay, cool. Trailers and the controller.
The Deadpool controller with the thick ass cheeks.
Do you think it's squishy or do you think it's like hard? And would you use it also?
I don't know. It seems very ergonomic. Is that the right term for it? Like
ergonomically, it might feel. You know how they have those like mouse pads where you can put your wrist on the ass. So maybe it would be nice to like have it on the bottom.
It's funny that you say that because I'm pretty sure Al was like, I bet that's super comfortable. Like she was like sitting there with her hands, kind of doing the same thing. She was like, I think that's real comfy. Like,
you know.
Mm-hmm. I saw the controller. I'm hyped for the movie. I don't do opening nights anymore because I'm old. So I'll probably.
What's the last like midnight release that you went to for a movie?
Oh, geez, I have no idea. The Rise of Skywalker? I think that
Oh,
was the third of the new trio. What's up, AJ? Shadow says The Dark Knight. Um, I saw, yeah, The Rise of Skywalker was the last release day movie I saw.
I think that for me, I don't know. I want to say like Harry Potter. No, or maybe Marvel Endgame. Maybe. I know that I've been to some like Pokemon midnight releases though for video
I
games.
saw The Goblet of Fire. I remember doing that because I was in college. I specifically going to see that one at the it was at IMAX and it was the midnight release and people were all dressed up and shit. So like it was fresh in my mind. I was only like 19. I was still young, like freshman, sophomore in college. So young, naive Will hadn't learned about cosplay yet. And then I go and there's these grown 20, 30, 40-year-old people like dressed up like the characters. And I was like, oh, so this is what it's like.
I had a lot of friends that were like going to the Minions movie dressed up as Minions, which is also very funny. So yeah,
I could see that. That would be cool.
Yeah.
My last game launch that I went at midnight for was Fallout 4. I do remember that, and I'll do the same thing for Fallout 5. I did it for Zelda, but she said she needs a link to that top. It's real cute.
Thanks.
I did it for Tears of the Kingdom, but I didn't have to do a midnight release. I did a midnight download. I pre-ordered it, so it just started downloading automatically at midnight.
It's almost like we don't want to go outside.
No. No, 0% chance. No, I have no desire to go outside ever.
Fair. Yeah, I get that.
Let's get to work. Before we do so, do the things. The last game launch I went to was Black Ops 2. Damn, Shadow, that was a minute. They're on like Black Ops 12 now. Twitch.tv/Rivet City Radio. It is free to follow and comment and click the bell and get notified. We'll talk about subscriptions later. YouTube.com/Rivet City Radio. It's free to do everything. So do all the things, be all the places, follow all the accounts. Bridget.
Dog.
Host picks and a dog, a random dog.
You go first.
All right. I've got mine and I've got AJ's queued up and ready to go.
Okay.
I'm going to swing AJ's over so I can look like I'm reading. Netflix is canceling its cheapest ad-free package, coming from Adam Barnhart at comicbook.com. Netflix ad-free $11.99 plan is officially being phased out. You may be soon paying more for Netflix. During the streamer's last round of earnings calls and communications, Netflix officials announced they're axing the platform's cheapest ad-free subscription plan. Currently available for $11.99 per month, users will now have to choose between the ad-supported $6.99 per month plan or the more expensive $15.49 per month plan for the newest, cheapest ad-free option. As it stands now, $11.99 is the loan offering from Netflix that only allows one stream per household. So you have to either upgrade to more stream keys or you have to go back to having ads. Bridget, what do you think about this?
I'm tired of shit costing more.
I feel like every couple months.
That is how I feel. I'm tired of shit. I'm not making more.
Why is shit costing more?
Why is shit costing more?
Tuesday, isn't it?
Tuesday.
What is that? Haggle flicks. Sometimes I gotta pause with Quan before I start reading things out loud.
Fair.
We have this conversation every few months. We did it on Creatia. We do it here. Anytime streaming news comes up, we go, are we just going back to a cable box?
We are. Literally the other day I was like looking for Dragon Ball Z. And I had to figure out, okay, I know that it's on Crunchyroll, but I also know that Hulu has some of it as well. And where do I find Kai? And I'm like, okay, so I have to figure out which of these two has which parts. And at that point, I got frustrated, and I never even watched anything. So between that and then prices going up and then adding commercials to things, it's like, I think the one that catches me the most off guard is Disney Plus. When I'm watching and there's a commercial, I'm like, huh? Like what? Like what's going on? Why is there a commercial happening? Is that a cat?
Yeah, there's a cat roaming around. I don't know where she went. She might be behind
Under your
yeah, she's down here in the corner. Yeah, there's a cat down there. Video did kill the radio star, Shadow. You're absolutely right. AJ says the ad tier for Peacock is going up $2. I think this is just a trap, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Because, well, it's 100% Admiral Akbar. It's a trap because what they're doing is they're knocking it down. They're getting rid of the one stream key household, making you go to the account where you have multiple stream keys for $15. And if you don't want to upgrade, then you have to go back to having the ads and the you know, and that's terrible. Like they're literally strongholding you into making it a thing. You have to do this or you have to watch ads, no questions.
So, but do you see yourself doing anything about that, or do you see yourself paying more? Like, or do you care? Does it affect you even, like, actually?
I'm going to say this with the most love and admiration I can. I don't know anything. I know less than Jon Snow.
Damn. Yeah.
I wouldn't be able to tell you what internet provider we had if it didn't say Xfinity on the little router thing. Like, I know nothing about our bills or finances. Nothing.
Honestly, same. So
we already pay for the more. So I didn't even know.
We already pay for the more. I love it.
So yeah, so that's it. That's AJ's. Do you want to go or you want me to do mine? Mine won't take very long.
I want you to go.
Okay. Mine is Jason Voorhees is coming to Multiverse or is already in Multiverse. But also for 2024 Comic-Con, which starts in a couple days, they're releasing some Jason Voorhees merch. So let me see if I can do this right. Present, share screen, Chrome tab. There we go. So you can see the t-shirts now. So like super cool, like Jason merch. Like, I know horror movies, they're not your thing, but
yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, the old ones I'm cool with. The newer ones, but like Jason is actually one I haven't seen. I have not seen whatever that movie is called.
Friday the 13th.
Okay, because you know the person, the villain has now eclipsed the name of the movie itself. You know, people are like, "Oh, have you seen Jason?" You know, like it's
like Freddy in Nightmare on Elm Street,
yeah,
or Michael Myers in the Halloween series.
Yeah, and I'm a big Mike Myers fan. He's my favorite. But yeah. So
all right, this is Michael Myers is up there for me. Halloween is probably
it's
Mount Rushmore of horror franchises.
Yeah, for sure.
This is the Jason Voorhees move set that's getting added to Multiverse. So is this like a fighter, like you're fighting other people, or is it like a dungeon crawly thing?
Have you ever played Super Smash Bros? It is just that.
Oh, okay.
It is just that. Yeah.
I used to play a lot of Super Smash Brothers.
Yeah. They did take Jason out of the game for a brief moment, so I'm wondering if these are like updates to his moves, because he's been in it.
The shows we watch, so with the streaming having exclusive shows, they have to do things to make more money. That makes sense. Leave it to you to understand the marketing side of it. Okay, so it's just new Jason moves. That's cool.
Yeah.
All right, you're up. I'm out of options for host picks. It's on you now.
I have two. That's okay. I have
Absolutely.
art nerd news. If anybody's an Adobe user, as I am, this comes from
a big Adobe user.
The Verge. I particularly use Illustrator and Photoshop the most. Adobe rolls out more generative AI features to Illustrator and Photoshop. And this is probably going to sound like a bunch of words, but just like bear with me. Adobe is introducing some new tools and generative AI features to its Illustrator and Photoshop design software that aims to help speed up creative workflows. The most notable updates are coming to Illustrator, which I appreciate. So coming now to Adobe Illustrator is it improves the text to pattern beta feature, which can be used to create scalable, customized vector patterns for things like wallpapers and style reference, which generates outputs that mirror existing styles. I know the words are happening. I'm sorry. Also, outside of that, they're introducing a dimension tool, which automatically adds sizing information for projects. A mock-up feature for previewing what designs would look like in 3D products, which is super cool. So like a product design, which I'm a fan of. Photoshop is also getting some goodies. The generate image feature, powered by Adobe's latest Firefly Image 3 model, is now generally available in the Photoshop desktop and web apps, and the enhanced detail feature for generative AI to provide greater sharpness and detail. So all of those words just to say that AI can be used in a way that is not steely, or weird or creepy. Photoshop, Adobe does a really good job of, because I've tried it myself. Like, you can't just type in like, give me a nude of Velma, and it's not going to just do that. It's looking for something like, show me flowers, a flower pattern with like colors, with like these specific colors, and then like from there you can like adjust and make things your own. Text to pattern is something that's really cool, that I'm interested in. And if I could share, I don't know,
if you present and then you bring it up, I'll share it up on my side. I recently used some of the AI stuff in InDesign for the first time. I downloaded an image that was like a free use, like public source, like background thing, and it didn't fit the sequence size that I needed. So I told the AI to take it and make it fit the sequence size, and it did just that. It took the same thing and designed it, made it a rectangle versus a square for me, but used the same color contrast and everything. It didn't pixelate it or anything. It was perfect. That's a good use of AI. The AI that is being used to do content writing, so people like me don't get paid anymore, I'm not okay with that.
Right. And then the deep fake stuff, which is like, is this real or is this AI? We don't need to be questioning everything all the time, but we will be.
Like what you sent me on fucking Twitter. If I didn't know that was fake, I would have been like, that is fucking Joe Biden. You
like
know what
an
I
old
mean?
person, like our parents would be like, what?
Yeah, our parents would have 100 believed that was real. That will be on Facebook in 2 days, and people are gonna be like, cancel Joe Biden.
And it very well may be. But like, as you can see, I can tell you that this lady in this image is probably not wearing that shirt with that pattern on it. And so they've created a pattern and put it in the background and on her shirt as well. And it is wonky at best, but it can be used for inspiration in what direction you're wanting to go in, and like where you're trying to see things to be. So yeah, that's new for us Adobe users. But calling back to the multiverses news, I sent a link in the private chat here to you. I've trailer.
Got it pulled up.
There is a new character coming finally. We just got Agent Smith. He's annoying. But now we're going to be getting Samurai Jack.
Hey, what's that? Zoinks!
Wow.
Zoinks!
Zoinks.
Young boy, Finn, told me that this is called a crossover.
Crossover.
A crossover.
And now we begin.
I'm looking forward to Samurai Jack.
A strange battle. Test me if you dare.
I may have asked this already. Is Multiverses, is it a pay to win? Or is it like a battle pass like Fortnite
Battle
where you
pass.
get cosmetic stuff?
Battle pass, not pay to win. Pay to look cool, but not pay to win.
Okay.
Pay for skins, but you can earn all that stuff if you grind really hard.
No.
I main Harley and Garnet from Steven Universe. And also Velma.
You made them?
Oh no, main. Like they're my favorites.
Oh, they're main them. That makes way more sense. Oh.
I did not make them, no. Unfortunately. Yeah.
Oh shit, it didn't stop. I thought that was the end of it.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna rewind it so y'all can see the Bugs Bunny part. It was an after credit scene. They tricked me.
Let's see if you're as good with that little sport as they say. So long, Jack.
That's cool. Okay.
Bugs Bunny is the bane of my existence in that game. So whenever I'm up against him, I want to hurt things. But yeah.
What's up, Just? Good to see you. Glad you're here with us. All right. We got through host picks. We appeased the algorithmic gods. Now it's just coasting for the rest of the day. I did want to show you this. This has nothing to do with anything, but this
me specifically or everybody?
Just everybody. This bitch gets rocked. Watch this video.
Oh no! No! Saw it coming. So she was like
mid-air. Boom!
Wow.
She straight V-triggered her ass, which is a wrestling move.
From?
I don't know. It got sent to me. And it was the Fightful, which is a wrestling like news source. They posted it on their Twitter, and it got sent to me. And I was like, I don't have a reason to show this on Nerdy News, but I want to see Bridget's reaction. Oh, it came from AJ. That's where it came from. The bitch did a shining wizard. That's exactly what it was.
Wow.
Thank you, AJ, for that. I'm gonna start putting a thing on every episode now of people getting fucked up from the internet, like random fights and stuff. Like I was like World Star, like finding a good fight from World Star, people getting dropped, knocked the fuck out.
Are you okay? Do you see a fight happening? Like, are you pulling out your camera? Does it depend where you're at? Who's fighting? It's okay. It happens to the best of us. Like, are you a camera whipper? Are you cheering? Like, where are you if you see a fight happening?
I'm an instigator. One of two things is going to happen. I'm either going to start talking shit, instigating, or if it's one of my boys, I am just hoping that somebody else gets involved. Because as long as it's 1v1, I'm not doing anything. The moment it's 2v1, I'm running in, both feet off the ground,
just like that,
and
just
double
like
foot
one
drop
we just
kicking
saw.
somebody.
Okay.
Exactly.
Got
the
it.
moment I itch for the day that a fight becomes 2v1 on one of my boys, so I can just run in and just unethically just start dropping people like I'm Canada and it's World War I. You know, it's not a war crime if it's the first time, ladies and gentlemen. I stay in the corner, record, and laugh. It's because we're very different people, Quan. The yin and yang.
I can see that though. That fits for him. I'm more on your side there, Will. I'm like, but also I'm like, dude, should we stop them? That's like also where I'm at. I'm like, wait.
No, never stop a fight. Once they go, it's on them. They did that. I
was gonna say it looks like Married to Hip Hop or like some sort of like reunion situation.
Real Housewives reunion show, possibly.
Yeah.
The new Joker trailer dropped today, so we're gonna do that.
Send that to you. So I guess I don't have to. I try to look in obscure places because I know that you exist everywhere. So
you know the name Arthur Fleck hit Gotham like a hurricane.
The trial of the
Did you like this version of the Joker?
I did. It was uncomfortable.
Well, he's not.
And I mean that in like the best way. It was uncomfortable to watch.
This was one of the few origin stories where I was like, holy shit, this was awesome.
He was a great pick for the casting of this.
Yeah.
When I saw you.
The end of the movie. How you don't even see him in the Joker paint really like until the very end of the movie before you realize what's happening and you're like, this is awesome.
Yeah. People in Gotham need to vote better. They need to vote better. There's no reason for all these evil people to exist there.
I have someone who needs me.
Gotham has a lot of issues with how they're ran.
Yeah.
Do you still think you're a star?
It's very One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest of it.
The whole world smiles with you.
You can do anything you want.
The sun comes.
You're Joker.
The glass is really good.
Look around. Look at all these people. Bring on. I will no longer allow any of you. So stop your sighing. To keep me down. Be happy again.
I got the sneaking suspicion that we're not giving the people what they want.
It's okay, baby. Let's give the people what they want.
I think I like the vulnerable side that he brings to the Joker. Like, you can see why he is the way he is, sort of. And it feels.
Hallelujah. Come on, get happy. Ready for the judgment day.
It feels like sad, and not just like him being crazy for no reason, you know.
Okay. I think I'm gonna love it. I'm not a big fan of musicals though, so that's gonna be a big hit for me. Like, I'm not gonna want to.
What do you have against? What's your issue with musicals? Let's break it down.
I think music is a. What's up, Bazooka Joe? Thanks for stopping by. Musicals for me are like if you lean real heavy into one medium of art and use that for the entirety of your movie. You know what I mean? Like, music is very important in a movie. I don't think it's different than Broadway. Okay. Broadway musicals are very different, but I think a movie that is a musical is counterintuitive because it's like cutting your nose off to spite your face. You're only using one storytelling aspect to get your point across versus the full palette of range you can use as a filmmaker. You see what I mean?
So there's no musicals that you're like, that one I liked, though. No. You're like,
I can't think of one musical.
But okay. Do you? Okay, go on. Sorry.
I mean, I don't want to sound bad when I say that. I just don't like musicals. They're just not.
No, you don't sound bad. I'm totally like, I'm on board with your opinion of musicals. I know it for me.
I love theater,
but not
the idea of going to a theater and seeing a play is amazing. I don't like music. With music, if there's music in the play, I don't even care about that. But to have a movie be a musical, so like the most recent ones, the producers were great. That is a great movie, but I don't know. Maybe I'm not describing it the right way.
No, I'm picking up what you're putting down.
This is a better way to describe it. I've got it. Making the Joker a musical is the perfect example of what I'm trying to get across. Making a movie a musical from a play or something, maybe that makes sense. Making a movie a musical that wasn't already a musical seems counterintuitive.
I see. Okay, so you don't want
maybe that's a better way
into a musical.
Exactly. Maybe that's a better way to describe what I'm saying, because it's not necessarily I don't like musicals. If it's a musical, then that makes sense. But don't turn a movie into a musical that wasn't already one. The Joker doesn't need to be a musical. I don't need to see Johnny Cash sing fucking show tunes.
That's fair. Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Anyway.
Yeah. I get you though. You think it's limiting based on what you already seen from this franchise. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I'm high and I didn't think of a good way to say it at first. I just started talking without, connecting the dots. And then it happened while I was mid-sentence.
Mm-hmm.
They're dropping Fortnite Lego
look
sets.
at Ty like supporting opinions. That's crazy. I didn't know he knew how to do that.
So the battle bus, Peely Bone.
Wow, that's so cool. I don't need this. Oh no.
The battle bus, that looks super dope. I'm here for that.
Yeah, it's cute.
Stop. How do I get out of there? Stop sharing this. It did something. Oh, that's because I'm not even on the same page as you guys anymore. My computer did something weird. I clicked on the picture thinking it'd make the picture bigger, and then it didn't. The llama. I low-key kind of want the llama just because of the price point. Because it's only $40. And
I've never seen this llama before at Fortnite, to be fair.
A supply llama?
Like, is it really that big compared to the person? Never in my life have I seen
you run up on it on the map and you can search it. Well, the new ones you have to search, and you walk up and you hold square, and it's like beep, and it'll fill up your little thing like you're booting somebody, and then it'll spit out like half pots and ammo and med kits and shit like that for you. It's a supply llama. But yeah,
like a Trojan horse.
Exactly. Peely.
Ew, I don't like it. Why does he have bones?
It's the bone Peely. That's it was a Halloween skin last year or the year before. And then the Burr Burger.
I like that one.
Yeah, it's a cool one. But yeah, Fortnite Legos. The llama only being $40. I've been kicking around the idea of like dipping my toe into the Lego realm. But my biggest issue is the ones that I want are the big sets that are like $400 and $500 and $600, and I don't want that to be my first Lego set.
Start you something small.
Yeah,
I started with the flower set, the bouquets. They're really fun. They're very tiny. It's nice to have something with instructions. Maybe like I don't even know, like something that's like a $40 like set is what you need. So maybe the llama. What was it? The llama that you're like into it for?
The llama was it's $39.99. It's a $40 set. Like that might be the perfect first set.
Yeah, I'm into it.
This one was definitely for you, and for some reason it looked when I saw it. I said, "This looks like one of those weird, like cutesy, cool animation games." So it's called Weirdlets. Watch the launch trailer for Weirdlets to meet the desktop pets, see gameplay, and what you can expect from this virtual pet productivity tool that focuses on cute vibes and tackled to-do list. So it's like a widget you can download through Steam that's like a way to help make your shit more productive, I guess.
Okay, let's see.
Hey, Dad Hat.
Welcome to Weirdlets, a new desktop companion for working.
Oh no! It is really cute.
One of the 3 cute pets when you start.
Mochi, Mochi, Mochi.
I've named him Wagyu, and he loves a good pat. We could even take him for a swim.
He purrs. Weird.
He lives inside a cute house that you can decorate any way you want.
See, I told you. I was like, this is very much a Bridget thing.
I don't like it when people act like they know me.
We've spent enough time inside for now. Let's head out for some fresh air. Before that, let's get Wagyu dressed up. You don't know me. Maybe some stickers too. Okay.
That's a Band-Aid.
I think he's ready to touch grass. Let's bring him to the playground for a spin.
What is it called?
Aw, look at how he loves the sandbox.
It's a productivity tool through Steam to help you be productive in life. It's apparently ways to tie your to-do list
some work done.
And stuff into a game.
Not just for fun. We have serious productivity tools built in for your desktop, like a Pomodoro timer.
Pomodoro timer.
I like how
While
into
you're
it
busy
you
working,
just
your
got for
pet
no
will go
reason.
fishing or
For
start
one
digging
word.
to find some items and resources.
Why am I so into this? Fuck you, Will.
Your pet will probably get hungry, so you'll need to get them some fruit from the shop.
Damn it.
There's lots of other items for sale here, such as
If he
decorations,
costs
stickers,
money,
even
I'm
furniture.
going to kill you.
Here you go, Agu. Adopt your own Weirdlet today.
On stream
Available on
for
Steam for free.
There you go, Bridget. For
Weirdlet.
free.
What is it? Literally the word weird and LET at the end.
WERDLY.
Why?
Yeah, Wordlet. I think.
Weirdlet.
Yeah, Weirdlet. While you're googling that and searching it up, this is the final Deadpool and Wolverine trailer. It drops on Friday. We've seen every other one, so I figured why not watch the last one.
Everything into a joke. But
The only thing that'll turn me off is real money. It's funny, Quan, because real money turns me on. That's a softball there, Quan.
I waited a long time for this team up. In my world, you're well regarded. You were an X-Man. Fuck that, you were the X-Man. The Wolverine. He's a hero in my world.
Yeah, well, he ain't shit in mine. Scott used to beg me to wear this suit. So did Storm, Beast. But I couldn't have him thinking I wanted to be there. It was too late.
It's only 9 people, but my entire world is right here in this picture. And I have no idea how to save it alone, but you know how to save it.
Whoever you think I am. You got the wrong guy.
You were always the wrong guy. Till you weren't.
Damn.
Are you ready?
We need to show that fight later. Send it to me on Instagram. I'll play it at the end of the episode. I like how they waited till the very end in the very last trailer to like show you the serious side of the movie.
Of course.
That was very well done.
Mm-hmm.
Get off my screen.
So I saw something recently that was like, can we get a new Wolverine?
No. Not until Hugh Jackman is unfortunately gone. There's no reason to replace him. Unless you go back again.
Because everybody else
story.
does a new person. You know, everybody else has done a new person for the most part. Or by everybody else, I mean.
No. Until if they don't do an origin story and we don't need a young Wolverine, there's no reason to replace Hugh Jackman. So he
has said that he's done before this moment and for this film, right? He has said that in the past. I'm done with Wolverine. Right?
Well, I'm done with Hugh Jackman then. Fuck you. Keanu Reeves is always going to be Neo.
Okay, but so if Hugh Jackman no longer wants to play Wolverine, to you that means I don't want any Wolverines until Hugh Jackman is dead.
Yeah.
Is that what I'm getting right now? Okay.
Or that means Hugh Jackman, or that means Hugh Jackman can't fucking act again in any movie. You did this to yourself, motherfucker. I'm only okay with Neo doing John Wick because John Wick is essentially Neo, not in the Matrix.
Okay, so here's my other question. Okay, so the Captain America thing. We've got a new Captain America.
That's canonical to the comic book, though. Because Sam Wilson takes over the mantle and becomes the Nomad. Or becomes kind of a version of the Nomad Captain America. That's canonical, though. That makes sense for him to take over that mantle. It wouldn't be the same as like, it would be like if Robert Downey Jr. gets replaced in the upcoming new Avengers movie, and they put fucking Willem Dafoe in, that's bad because he's already in the MCU. I'm sorry. Like some random actor of all the fucking actors in Hollywood, like the one that's already in the MCU. But if they replaced him and we had a new Iron Man, you'd be like, no, fuck you. You're not Iron Man. Like, that's Wolverine. So no.
Yeah. Okay.
Hot take. I'm not overly attached to any actor to see them as the only one play a role. That changed for me with, and it's always my one to go to is Neo, because I'm old enough to remember Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure and all the shit he did before. But when he played Neo, that was the perfect role for Keanu Reeves. Tom Hardy,
You
great
see the
Venom.
new one?
The new Venom?
No, the new fucking Matrix
Bill and Ted?
movie.
Oh, the new Matrix movie? I've seen all of them at some point. No, the most recent ones were terrible, yes. The original trilogy were fantastic, though.
Yeah.
This is real quick, a little bit of wrestling news. AEW President Tony Khan detailed on the latest on AEW's TV rights negotiations. Liam Crawley, comicbook.com. All Elite Wrestling inches closer to the midnight hour with its media rights negotiations back in 2019, yada, yada, yada. It's looking like AEW President Tony Khan has emphasized that he wants to extend his company's relationship with Warner Brothers Discovery and eventually expand it to make Warner Brothers Discovery streaming service Max the streaming home of AEW content. They've already started uploading AEW content to Max in Europe and Asia. As a wrestling fan, as somebody who has Peacock specifically for The Office and WWE, I think it makes sense to put them on a streaming service. Bridget, you're new to wrestling. Do you have an opinion on this matter at all?
All I know is that I think that Rhea Ripley is back, and I like that.
Rhea Ripley is back. She's fantastic. The streaming services thing, look at it this way. AEW does 10 pay-per-views a year. Each pay-per-view is $50. That's $500. When they go to Max, the Max streaming service will include the AEW pay-per-views. So you won't have to pay $50 a month for the pay-per-views anymore. You're only going to have to pay your $20 a month for Max, and they're included.
So you're not going to have to pay any extra than what you already were paying for Max. Is what you're saying.
Exactly. There will probably be some negotiations and changes in Max protocol because Max will also be moving to do live sports as well.
When does the Netflix thing happen?
Netflix, WWE moves to Netflix in January of 2025.
I just want to be able to watch stuff like live, and I think that I just need to come to terms with the fact that I cannot do that.
January, you'll be able to. CW starting in October, you'll be able to watch NXT. SmackDown will always be on USA, though. They just re-signed a long-term deal. Max already does live sports. I wasn't aware of that. I thought they were. I knew they did some live. They did like boxing and shit. I knew that already. I don't got a boodle. I mean, pay for AEW pay-per-views anymore. I don't got a bootleg. Oh, I get it. He's talking about bootlegging. We stream share. So we'll take the $50 pay-per-view, break it down between 4 or 5 of us, and we only have to pay $10 each to watch it. And then we hang out and get stoned and watch the pay-per-view with our buddies. So we cheat the system. So.
Oh, must be nice.
Mm-hmm. Beetlejuice. It's the new trailer. I just went to...
When you're all driving carpool and banging your Pilates
the trailers from the last 2 days.
Empty voids in your life, you see who gets the last laugh.
She really is stuck in this, though. I'd like to see her in something different.
Typecast, man. We were just talking about it. Like people that only play the same roles over and over and over and over and over again.
Like, she's good at what she does. I'm not going to deny that.
Is
but
she
I would
too
like
young?
to see her in something different. What do you mean by too young?
Is she gonna stunt the rest of her acting career by adapting a typecast role so young?
Maybe so.
You know what I mean by that?
I think that sooner than later she needs to do something else.
She needs to widen her color palette.
Yeah.
Because right now I can only think of her in roles that look like this.
Yeah.
And if you can't associate her with other roles, like, yeah, she's meant to play darker roles though. But she's such a young
What does
actress.
that mean though? She's meant to though, you know, like
yeah. I feel like as a younger actress, she could be bottlenecking herself into a series of roles early without realizing she's doing it. That's what I'm concerned about.
I'm needed upstairs.
At the same time, I understand it. It's like, oh, you know, she does great in these horror type movies.
Who wants to go first?
So she's at the top of the list at horror movies casting, you know. So she's like securing a bag here by doing that at the same time.
Okay,
but
so
also
really
not
not my
securing
camera
other
material.
bags by doing that, you know.
Confronting the unknown, conquering your fears.
When I was a young
I mean,
chef,
to be fair, it's like it could be like a Johnny Depp thing. She's our young female Johnny Depp.
but the amount of work Johnny Depp did before he became Captain Jack Sparrow was right, not even in the same ballpark as
That's true.
Wednesday Addams. Like, you got to keep in mind, Johnny Depp was in Nightmare on Elm Street 3 in like 1987. You know what I mean?
But isn't
like,
that still spooky? Still, I mean, I guess there's like a typecast and there's casting a person that is just them being themselves on camera. You know what I mean?
no,
I think that has been my issue with Johnny Depp, and like he's weird. He's the weird one. So
See,
I don't
Bazooka
know.
Joe says you can get a lot of movies or TV shows with the Addams family playing Wednesday Addams, and I'm not against that. But what I'm saying is like,
I want to know what she wants.
if she's just about like, this is what I want to do, this is all I want to do, blah blah blah, then fuck it. It's none of our business anyways. But as somebody who watches a lot of movies, when I see people who put themselves in one type of role in their career, it stunts their career growth in other genres, and it stunts their growth as actors, because once you only act one way, like, that's it, you know.
Yeah.
Like, that's how people see you. And acting, again, is an art form. You have to be able to do more than one thing, you know. Like, at least in my opinion, as an actor, as a chef, I'm a Southern chef who focuses on Southern cuisine, but I'm also versed in Japanese cuisine, and I'm also versed in Mexican cuisine, and I'm also versed in some European foods. Like, a little bit, I've dabbled in other things to support what I'm best at. And I feel like if you don't have that underneath you, then you kind of become a one-trick pony. Does that make sense?
Yeah, for sure. Totally. It's the same in the art world, you know. But in some, that's why I feel like in some cases it makes it better in the art world, because if you are the type of artist that people can look at something and say they did that, that's a good thing, you know. Like, oh, that's that person's art. I can tell because I'm looking at it and I know their style. They've set that to be so.
For sure.
But yeah. Anyway, sorry.
No, you're
nerdy.
It's all trailers from here on out. We've only got 10 minutes anyways. Let's watch a Dragon Ball trailer. Dragon Ball Daima. Daima. Daima.
My guy looks tired. I was just discussing this with Marquise. Like, I was like, do you think that... I asked him if Goku has ever shown any, like, love to Chi-Chi. Like, we all know he's a horrible father, but is he also a horrible husband? And the answer is yes.
Yes.
He is horrible. He's in his own world. He's the main character. Literally.
He's the perfect narcissist. Like, it's all about Goku all the time. Even when he was a kid, it was all about Goku.
Yes.
When he had his tail, it was essentially him throwing the biggest toddler fits imaginable.
Mm-hmm.
Can't wait for this. It can bring SSJ4. They can bring it. Okay. See? So there it is. New Dragon Ball stuff. Yeah?
Yeah.
He shows her love, but not necessarily any more than he does anybody else, which is none. So it's pretty par for the course. This is a horror simulation game called Zoocosis, and it says the tagline is "Rescue the animals." This one isn't for you. This one was for me.
Okay.
As soon as I saw it, I was like, I don't think Bridget's going to care anything about this, but the idea of a horror game set in a zoo sounds awesome.
Looking for a dream job? I don't like this already. I hate it.
I know. That's what I was like. I got Weirdlets or whatever they were. Those were for you, and then Zoocosis was for me. It's a split. It's a partnership. That's what we do here on Tuesdays.
Mm-hmm.
I saved the rest of the horror stuff for Thursday with Bo. What would you do in a horror zoo? If you were there and it was a haunted zoo and shit started happening, kangaroos and hippos and shit start losing their minds. What are you doing?
Have you ever played BioShock?
Yeah.
The first one. So, there's this cut scene where like the splicer lady's like crawling on the wall, gonna get you, and then the elevator opens for you to exit.
Yeah.
And if it were me, I would just not exit. I would die in that. I would simply die in the elevator. Like, there's no way I'm leaving it. Like, I don't know what you want from me. Like, and that's my issue with horror games. Like, if it's the one game genre where I literally insert myself in what I would do because I'm the one moving. And if I am expected to leave, then I won't. or like Outlast. I'm like, where's the car? Let's leave. I don't want to be here anymore. That's generally where I stand on that. Just being real.
Fair. BioShock was one of my favorite series, like for a long time. Game. BioShock Infinite, I thought was like perfect and a lot. Like when I played it on the 360, like in my opinions, that was the height of the 360 was BioShock Infinite. The one that's set in the sky base and it's like all like propaganda, United States, 1920 shit. Like I thought that was beautiful. Such a good game. This is Splitgate 2, the cinematic announcement trailer. Suit up and portal into action as an elite ace in Splitgate 2. Dash around the battlefield as the agile arrows control a chaos and time manipulating Meridian, or devastate your opponents with raw power on the Sabrask. So it's like a battle royale style game from the sounds of it. See if this will convince me to not play Fortnite. I doubt it.
Do you worry about living up to the hype?
I don't worry about anything. What's the point of putting your life on the line if you're not having a little fun?
If you're not willing to sacrifice everything, then you don't want it bad enough.
I'm gonna fight.
Victory becomes a choice.
Show me some gameplay footage. Damn.
Y'all have armor and he's fucking doing workouts lifting a tire.
Yeah, CrossFit sounds counterintuitive when you're fucking fighting
I'm just
space
saying,
Spartans.
it's like what?
Show me some fucking gameplay already. Like, all this is gorgeous. It looks fun. Like, this is what I want to see.
Is this gameplay though, or is this still a?
It's still just trailer footage. None of this is actual gameplay. The portal thing is fucking cool though. Steam's gonna have a field day with that. Let's go. Okay, that's kind of cool.
You know you don't get extra points for style, right?
Well, when I'm done, they're gonna have to change that rule.
Muting chat.
Damn.
Okay.
The armor reminds me very much of Destiny. So
it does.
Yeah.
Destiny and the heads up, just like the way it was presented is very like Halo-y. The comment reminds me of something I used to watch, the Netflix She-Ra, and people complained about a sorcerer being fat. My response was, the fuck does a sorcerer need to work out for? No, you're perfectly fucking right. Like if I had like otherworldly powers, like supernatural powers, and could do shit like a fucking wizard or something, no.
Yeah. She-Ra as in He-Man opposite. But yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's what he's talking about. But yeah, the sorcerer is chubby, and I never had any issues with it or thought to be like, let me get on the internet and ask the world, why is she fat? You know, I did not have a need to do so. But you know, people.
Okay.
Suck.
They do. People suck. Last trailer of the day, Nobody Wants to Die. Welcome to the dystopian world of New York 2329. In this first-person interactive noir story, immortality comes at a price that someone has to pay. Lead the investigation using advanced technology as Detective James Cara, who is in a risk-it-all pursuit of a serial killer targeting the city's elite. So you're a fucking burnout cop.
Okay.
In the future.
Xbox.
Having a goal is better than inactivity. An alternative to focusing on the symptoms and the memories. I'm 120 years old.
Okay.
Really burnt
That's
out.
Strength left to keep recalling the past.
It looks like BioShock.
You're a goddamn departmental legend.
Legend, huh?
More like cautionary tale.
I need access.
Do you think I don't know why the chief put you on restricted duty?
No doubt about it. This case smells worse than a 2-week-old corpse in a storm drain.
Can I ask you something personal? Do you believe in life after death? Well, apparently in the past, people used to ask stuff like that all the time.
Because the average lifespan was less than 100 years.
And now, can we believe in anything beyond this? What if you could choose the bank or death?
Word of gunshots from Central Park! Crowd panicking!
Sarah, you there? Oh, those
Sarah?
innocent souls. I will find you.
James? No, please.
Take you apart piece by piece. Who are you?
I've lost visual.
You should be thanking me.
That looked intense.
For sure.
Wowzers.
Wowzers.
Wowzers. All right. That's it.
That's
our
it.
show.
That's all, folks.
That's all, folks. Do the thing. Tell everybody where you're at in all the places.
Yeah, you guys can find me on Twitter and OnlyFans at its_ppower, and also on Instagram at its.ppower. And that's it for me.
Well, remember to follow
Go watch Hitmonkey.
Go watch Hitmonkey. The most recent work. Go watch it. 120 years. He's seen a few things.
That's what he said.
That was one of those, like, I stopped halfway through the sentence and started reprocessing how to finish it before. Yeah. Don't start reading Quans without reading them first, Will.
Yeah. It's almost like he doesn't care that we're on. Anyway, go ahead.
Remember to follow us anywhere you do anything on the internet. Like, follow, subscribe, unsubscribe, and subscribe again. Facebook, Instagram, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Google, anywhere you do anything. There's a Discord link in the description, direct link to the hosts and producers, content creators. There's also one for all of our sweet merch, the hats, the TVs, the hats, the T-shirts. We don't have TVs. Boxers with those face on them. No, we don't have any TVs yet. Most importantly is Amazon Prime. Sub for us with Amazon Prime. Go to twitch.tv on your desktop. Use your free Amazon Prime subscription. Give it to us. Give it to She Elite Showcase. Give it to Off the Top Media. Give it to any of my friends as long as Jeff Bezos doesn't get it. He has too much money. Hex, anything for the class?
That's it.
That's it. Quan, AJ, Al, Joe, thanks for hanging out with us. We love you guys.
You.
Peace.
Bye.